Live from Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes out. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And that one fouled off.
First pitch, 6-10.
On the ground, right side. Edmonds slings to first. And an easy out to start the game. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Gal gets it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. That one not close. Ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Just missed.
2-0.
That's down and in. Manny Machado in the San Diego on deck circle. 2 out, space is empty. And El Nino is stifled for the K. Nothing doing there for the Friars. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back after this on the show. Back here in LA, and our pitcher in this game, Yu Darvish.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels at bats.
We go to the bottom of the first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Darvish kicks, delivers. Way outside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
One out, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill sizes this one up, brings it in. 2 away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom loaded with players who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities, and that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boog, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these hitters, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Darvish checks over to first, and he's back. And now Cal Ripken Jr. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. Up the middle. Now a jump throw, and they get the out. So the Dodgers leave 1. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now it's Manny Machado. Snell, a 6'4" lefty, 32 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Smoked into left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Laureano comes up to hit. Laureano matched a homer in his last game. Line drive. Ruth makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That is it. The designated hitter,
Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that is out of play. In the air, right field. Acuna on the run. Snags it on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. Outside low, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's a strike. Machado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one to first. Oh, nice stop at first. Throw to the pitcher. They get the out, and that'll do it.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Darvish delivers. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting 7, the center fielder,
Aaron Judge at the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Second inning here, no score. That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. And that one popped in the air left field. And that'll do it. One left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Snell back to work. On the ground to third. Ramirez throws across the diamond. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Check swing, called strike. Top of the third, no score. That's outside. 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And downstairs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Left field. Ruth going after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the bottom of the third. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Ball one there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Edge of the zone for a strike. And 1-1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ohtani now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. And out of here. That's worth the price of admission. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Jose Ramirez. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ruth, the next to hit, takes outside. Man at first, one away. Going to count 1-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Ripken at the plate with two away, swings through that one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Towards first, and that's just foul. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Bogart.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. Just missed. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air, right field. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Out towards right center field. Acuna after it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Padres, the third baseman,
Manny Machado up to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one clips the corner. The other way. Freeman takes it to the bag. So they go quietly there. And midway in the fourth, it's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here in L.A., ready to go. Bottom four. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Laureano makes the grab, 1 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's Acuna now. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Just outside. 1-2 to count.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Up the middle. Bogarts handles the chance. Slings to first. And Acuna retired.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fought off foul. Judge rips that one. Gone! Home run number 30 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Fly to left his first time. And it's fouled off. And that one fouled off. Two outs.
Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Up and in, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball. Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Smith, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon getting loose out there. Brito, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Nick Pivetta.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs.
1 ball.
This one
2
in the
strikes.
dirt. Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5 zip.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Jose Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. And that one is inside. This to center field. Grabs it on the run. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Ramon Laureano. Laureano goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one in the dirt. Now 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the dirt, ball 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Rosario in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
That one missed. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Grounded out his first time up. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
Stepping in, Luis Campusano. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Padres leave one. It's 5-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swings through that one for strike one.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
In the air, right side. Tatis under it. And out number one on the grab.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
So up next, Cal Ripken Jr. Both two in this one. That clips the corner.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
And strike two.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop. Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first with one gone. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. There's a strike. Yeah, even though middle infielders with power are common now, Ripken still holds the record for most homers hit by a shortstop. It might not be as unbreakable as one of his other records. Still pretty impressive, though. That was the sweeper, but it missed. On the ground, 2-ball. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Acuna up for the third time here, watches that one miss. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two on, one out. And now the count is even. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and that's two. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Snell back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Judge getting an angle on it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The pitch. And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground, right side. Edman slings to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And Judge spoils that one. Way upstairs, and the count is 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Jeremiah Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Morejon, the power lefty, up as well.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Edman at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's downstairs. 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And delivers outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up to the plate is Will Smith, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
In there at the knees, and that is strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Two outs. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, 1 for 2. Foul ball there. The Dodgers leading by 5. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Two down, bases empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Ramon Laureano. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jeremiah Estrada hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. In the air out to center. Laureano sprinting after it. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
Number 3, Babe Ruth.
And now Babe Ruth. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Out number 2.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Ripken stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Line drive. Nice grab. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set for the start of the Shintaro Fujinami gets the ball now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
First pitch just misses. Fujinami, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He did right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
and miss struck him out. First out in the top of the 8th.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
At the plate, Jackson Merrill. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Two outs, base is empty. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
That was straight queso right there.
High fly ball out to left field. Right there is Laureano. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 13.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. They get the out on Acuna.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And he chases that one below the zone.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Next offering way off the plate. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Now into the game, Kike Hernandez. He'll be out in left field.
Number 9, Kike Hernandez.
Fujinami back to work. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a swing and a miss there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
I got 3-2.
Now he breaks his bat. And a foul ball.
Now pitching for
Eric Gagne is forced to the mound after the injury.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Luis Ariz stands in. That one at triple digits. Gagne, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. And that skips in the dirt.
That's ball 3.
The Dodgers leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Look at the big man right there. Cal Ripken getting down and dirty makes a nice play. You know, over the course of his career, we knew about his bat, but quietly he had 2 gold gloves.
So it's their last chance in this one. It's Xander Bogaerts now. And a foul ball. Gagne is just 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-0 the final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.